strong, round shoulders are built with precision, not just heavy pressing. Today we're focusing on controlled movements, full range of motion, and exercises that hit every part of your delts, front, side, and rear. Stay strict with your form, control every rep, and build that 3D shoulder look step by step. Exercise 1. Cable Standing Upright Row. This move builds explosive upper traps and shoulder width with constant cable tension. The cable standing upright row is a powerful upper body builder that targets the shoulders and upper back with a controlled pulling pattern. Stand tall facing a low cable pulley with a straight bar or easy attachment, feet shoulder width apart. Grab the handle with an overhand grip and keep it close to your body as you initiate the lift. Pull the cable upward by driving your elbows high and outward, keeping the bar close to your torso. Focus on lifting with your shoulders rather than your hands, and avoid jerking the weight. At the top, pause briefly to maximize contraction in your traps and side delts. Slowly lower the cable back down under control to maintain constant tension throughout the movement. Variations. You can try barbell upright row, dumbbell upright row, or rope cable upright row for different resistance feels. Weight guide. Beginners start light around 10 to 20 pounds, intermediates 20 to 40 pounds, and advanced lifters can go heavier while maintaining strict form. Bonus tip. Keep your wrists neutral and avoid excessive elbow height to reduce shoulder strain and stay injury-free. Exercise 2. Barbell Standing Shoulder Press. This move builds raw shoulder power and upper body strength like a true foundation lift. The barbell standing shoulder press is one of the most effective compound movements for developing strong, round, and powerful shoulders. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, core tight, and barbell resting at upper chest level. Grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width and keep your elbows slightly forward. Press the bar straight overhead in a controlled line while engaging your shoulders and triceps, avoiding excessive back arch. At the top, lock out your arms briefly and feel the full shoulder engagement. Then lower the bar slowly back to the starting position at chest level. Maintain a stable torso throughout the movement and avoid using momentum or leg drive to keep tension on the delts. Variations. You can also perform seated barbell shoulder press, dumbbell shoulder press, or machine shoulder press for different stability and resistance patterns. Weight guide. Beginners should start with just the bar or 20 to 40 pounds, intermediates 40 to 80 pounds, and advanced lifters can go heavier while keeping strict control. Bonus tip. Keep your glutes tight and ribs down to protect your lower back and maximize shoulder activation. Exercise 3. Cable Leaning Lateral Raise. This move isolates your side delts with constant tension and a unique stretched angle for maximum shoulder width. The cable leaning lateral raise is a highly effective isolation movement that targets the medial delts using a deep line of pull. Set the cable pulley to the lowest position and stand sideways to the machine, holding the handle with the far hand. The cable passes between your legs as you step slightly away and lean your torso outward to create tension at the start position. Keep a slight bend in your elbow and raise your arm out to the side in a smooth arc until it reaches shoulder height. Focus on leading with the elbow, not the hand, and avoid swinging or using momentum. At the top, pause briefly to squeeze the side delt. Then lower the weight slowly under full control to maintain continuous tension. Variations. You can also try dumbbell lateral raise, seated cable lateral raise, or leaning dumbbell raise for different stability challenges. Weight guide. Beginners should use 2 to 5 pounds, intermediates 5 to 12 pounds, and advanced lifters 12 to 20 pounds while keeping strict form. Bonus tip. Lean slightly away from the cable and keep your core tight to prevent cheating and maximize delt isolation. Exercise 4. Cable Seated Face Pull. This move sharpens your rear delts and upper back for stronger posture and shoulder balance. The cable seated face pull is a high-precision movement that targets your rear delts, traps, and upper back with strict control and constant tension. Sit either on a cable row machine bench or directly on the floor facing a high pulley with a rope attachment. Grab the rope with a neutral grip and start with your arms fully extended. Pull the rope toward your face while driving your elbows out and back, keeping them higher than your shoulders. Focus on squeezing your rear delts and upper back at the peak contraction, imagining you are trying to split the rope apart. Keep your torso stable and avoid leaning backward or using momentum. Slowly return to the starting position under control to maintain tension throughout the full range. Variations. You can perform it on a seated cable row bench, floor-seated position, or even standing cable face pull for different stability demands. Weight guide. Beginners start with 10 to 20 pounds, intermediates 20 to 35 pounds, and advanced lifters 35 to 50 pounds with strict form. Bonus tip. Keep your elbows high and pull toward your eyes, not your chest, to fully activate rear delts and improve shoulder health. Exercise 5. Cable high crossover reverse fly. This move sculpts your rear delts and upper back from a stretched high-angle position for maximum detail and control. The cable high crossover reverse fly is an advanced isolation movement designed to deeply target the rear delts, rhomboids, and upper traps using constant tension from both sides. Set the cables at a high position and stand in the center between two pulleys. Grab the left handle with your right hand and the right handle with your left hand, crossing your arms in front of your body. Start with a slight forward lean and soft bend in the elbows. Open your arms out wide in a reverse fly motion, pulling the cables back and slightly down while squeezing your rear delts at the peak. Keep your chest stable and avoid using momentum or shrugging your shoulders. Slowly return to the crossed position under full control to maintain continuous resistance. Variations. You can perform it standing, kneeling on one knee for extra stability and isolation, or seated for strict control. Weight guide. Beginners 5 to 10 pounds, intermediates 10 to 20 pounds, advanced lifters 20 to 30 pounds with perfect form. Bonus tip. Focus on pulling from your rear delts, not your hands, and keep slow tempo for deeper muscle activation and shoulder balance. Exercise 6. Dumbbell one-arm rear delt row. This move builds dense rear delts and upper back thickness with strict unilateral control and deep contraction. The dumbbell one-arm rear delt row is a powerful isolation-style rowing movement that targets the rear delts, rhomboids, and upper traps by removing momentum and forcing one-side focus. There are two effective ways to perform it. First, the standing bent-over version. Stand with feet shoulder-width apart, hinge forward at the hips, and keep your torso almost parallel to the floor. Hold a dumbbell in one hand with your palm facing inward. From this position, pull the dumbbell upward and slightly outward, keeping your elbow flared away from your body to shift tension into the rear delt instead of the lats. Squeeze at the top, then lower slowly with full control. Second, the bench-supported version. Place one knee and one hand on a flat bench for stability while the other hand performs the same rowing motion, allowing stricter form and heavier focus on isolation. Variations. You can also try incline bench rear delt row or cable one-arm rear delt pull for constant tension. Weight guide. Beginners 5 to 10 pounds, intermediates 10 to 20 pounds, and advanced lifters 20 to 30 pounds with strict form. Bonus tip. Keep your elbows slightly higher than your wrist and avoid pulling with your biceps to fully isolate the rear delt and improve shoulder balance.